What's up, everybody? I'm Marcus.
I'm Ryan.
And together, we are the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Wow. Nice weekend for football.
Yeah, crazy. First, we wanted to shout out to Las Vegas. Prayers are with you. Pretty crazy madness with the shooting. So just want to start off with that. But besides that, on a brighter note, football season is here. The teams that are supposed to be bad are good. The good teams are bad. I'm
seeing a lot of disparity in the NFL. There's no real uncut best team in the NFL right now.
Right.
Well, besides the Chiefs, but how good are really the Chiefs?
Right. And then the Patriots going on that undefeated season obviously didn't happen.
Right.
And they are in jeopardy right now if they don't fix this defense, and even probably most likely maybe not even making the Super Bowl this year.
All right, so we're back at you guys with a new video. We're going to do a reaction video to the Panthers versus the Patriots highlights, and we're going to give y'all some of our little analysis as we watch these clips with us.
All right.
As you guys watch these clips.
All right, so Panthers were 2-1 going into the game, so were the Patriots. And then obviously let's go to the video and see what happened.
All right, let's check it out without further ado.
Oh, nice throw to
nice
Brady.
Catch. It was behind him, too. Nice hands by Gronk.
4 receptions, 80 yards for Gronk. Got held out of the end zone this week. Ooh, nice catch.
Amendola.
You can tell they definitely are missing Julian Edelman. I mean, it's just not the same. The chemistry with the other receivers is just not there yet.
No Malcolm Mitchell.
Right. Gostkowski with the long field goal.
Oh, he's money. Might as well cash that.
Super Cam.
Nice throw.
Nice throw.
They got some big body receivers. Look at that man.
Yeah, Devin Funchess, 7 receptions, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns this week. Going deep. That Patriots defense is in shambles this year, man.
Dixon from the O. He's still in the lead. Yeah, they D is horrible, man. They rank last in just about every statistical defensive category.
Right.
He going up top.
That was a bad throw.
Okay.
It's a double coverage.
Yeah, that was a bad throw.
But I mean, I guess if the secondary is weak, you know, you're gonna push the limits as much as you can, and he just got bodied. That might have been a little pass interference there, bumping him way past 5 yards.
They got playmakers back there in the secondary, man. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's up front.
Right.
Nice run.
Well, I got Malcolm Butler, you know, on one side, but then, you know, safety help isn't the greatest this season for them.
You got Butler on one side, and you got Gilmore on the other side.
Right.
The safety is, you got an all-pro safety in McCourty.
Chris Hogan, nice touchdown there, 5 receptions, 60 yards with that TD, and the Gronk spike. But nobody fears the Patriots anymore like they did last year and in years past.
He's not going the way I thought he was going either, McCaffrey.
Right. He hasn't really had as much of an impact that I thought he was going to have. They don't. I mean, he's getting a lot of the kick returns and punt returns, but as far as the offensive, you know, putting him in the playbook and getting him involved, it's not really exactly where I thought he'd be at this point.
Yeah, I definitely thought he would be making more of an impact. Nice play.
Nice play. Right down the side.
Wheels. Speed kills. Was that Fozzie?
Yep, Fozzie Whitaker.
10-10, second quarter.
Right. 3 receptions, 34 yards, and that TD down the sideline.
Off the edge.
Julius Peppers. Still doing it.
OG.
Right. 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks, and that was one of them. Still doing it. First ballot Hall of Fame career.
Oh, Gronk down the seam.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
a little beast mode-ish.
Yeah, bodied him.
Say, get off me, little man. Everybody been on Cam helmet.
Right.
Nice way to get out the pocket there.
Nice.
Oh, somebody got him a little cheap sack. Who was that? Vanoy? That's your. I seen he had a sack. That's his sack. Come on, man.
Right. Kyle Vanoy, 8 tackles and then 1 sack. The one that you just saw right there. Nice.
Oh, he's wide open.
Yeah, where is the defense?
Big body. Oh.
Was that Kelvin Benjamin?
Man.
4 receptions, 104 yards.
They got some big receivers, man.
Right.
The key is not Benjamin. That's the key right there. With Olsen, who going to hold the fort down there? Olsen come back, and it's looking like it's going to be Funches.
Right. So that was a second touchdown.
Got 58. Oh, joined the crossbar. Best kicker in the game right there. (17-16) going in the half, so a pretty good game.
Right. Nice run right up the middle. Nice
my
blocking.
guy. Jay Stu, from where you from too?
From the O.
All right.
14 carries, 68 yards for Jay Stu. They're kind of lucky they ended up, doing what they did on the ground. New England's obviously offense is not going to be able to bail them out in every game. And Carolina,
there's a play.
That was the fumble that Jay Stu lost. Big turnover. Nice run. Way to break some tackles.
That's what they know. They got no running game, man.
No.
Their running game is on the milk carton.
Right. Check this out. Out of 5 different players that New England had rushing the ball, 80 total yards between 5 players, right? Gillislee, 12 carries for 49 yards. And then you had 4 other guys combined for pretty much 31. So that's not going to get it done.
Milk carton. They missing Blunt.
Right. Big time. Nice run.
Just give up 1,000 yards, 18 TDs.
Right. Nice throw.
It's that big body. Ain't nothing you can do with that, man. He's just too big. And this is what I like to see.
Right here.
Oh.
Super Cam, and then let me see right here. There it is.
Black Power.
Yeah.
He ain't raised a fist.
He went with the fist instead of the dab.
He did. He still did my.
Yeah.
Okay, get in there.
Is that Dion Lewis? Nice.
Okay, Dion.
4 carries, 18 yards, 1 TD.
That's not their problem, man. The problem is not the offense. We know they can score.
Right. He also had 10 receptions for 47 yards, so he was the most targeted running back or wide receiver. Well, that's holding.
Okay, Hightower. That's a big play right there, too.
Still not 100% after his injury.
Oh, 4th and goal.
Yeah, that was huge right there to at least give him some hope. He grabbed the flag, huh? You're right there at the end, huh? Ooh, good defense.
Got him. Okay, there's some defense.
Very sporadic, though, from them making plays. It's not something that
consistency.
No consistency, and especially back-to-back consecutive good plays for tackles for losses or sacks are very rare right now for the New England Patriots.
Look at that. Okay, Jay Stu. He's trying to get in field goal range.
Mm-hmm. This is Graham Gano, 48-yard attempt. As time is expiring. New England fans trying to wave it off. And right down the middle.
Wow.
So
what a game.
So like I said, no one fears really the Patriots.
16-0? I know I was one of the ones that was kind of semi on the bandwagon. I thought they added enough weapons and
right.
enough different makers on defense.
But we didn't predict Julian Edelman being out for the year, Malcolm Mitchell being out for the year, the defense being shitty. The running back situation not really panning out like it did last year with Garrett Blunt.
Man, their defense being shitty is an understatement, man. Them Bahamas is garbage right now, man. I'm sorry for any Patriots fans that I'm upsetting by saying that. But if you can't agree with me that your defense is the worst in the NFL right now, then we can't be friends.
This is the worst I think I've seen their D prior to the Brady era. Like we're talking like 2000 and in the past, and that kind of like when Brady came in 2001. Like it's that bad. Now the Patriots are 2-2. Up next, you have the Bucks on Thursday night. Obviously on the road, and if Jameis Winston and the Bucks end up beating New England, I mean they're in real trouble. Obviously with the Panthers going 3-1, they're at the Lions, which should be a hell of a game on the road. It's a tale of two different teams. You know, you had Obviously, the Panthers go 15-1 a couple years ago. Rough season last year, but they look like they're bouncing back, even though McCaffrey hasn't even come into his own yet. And then, like we mentioned, the injuries, the no run game, really steady run game for New England, and then the shitty D. It's not really working out. I mean, they are the best at making adjustments, but I mean, with the AFC typically being the better conference year in and year out, this looks like the year that someone is going to contend with them. If someone can pull out like that Denver type D and put up some points, Kansas City, Denver, Pittsburgh. I mean, it looks like there is going to be some hope. Raiders, even though the Raiders D is kind of shaky right now too. It's obviously
definitely would not put the Raiders up there. They got a long way to go.
Yeah,
especially after that game last night.
Right, man. Carr's injuring
did not look good, but it's a tale of two different teams. One's trending up and one's trending down. With the Patriots, they'll be okay. I mean, you guys playing the AFC East, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be 6 victories to come out of those matchups with those teams. For the Panthers, it's played like they had a chip on their shoulder, like they had something to prove. I know a lot of people been down on Cam this week, saying he's not back. If he's not healthy, he should sit. And what did he do? He just went out and have a game, 22 of 29, 316, 3 TDs. And 1 interception.
Right, and he had 8 carries for 44 yards and 1 rushing TD, so obviously he did his job. Luke Kuechly on the defense, obviously the star stud, 14 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and then obviously the future Hall of Famer, Julius Peppers, 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Now, it's not like Brady did anything horrible, but they definitely passed the ball too much, 32 for 45, so a good percentage there, 307 yards, 2 TDs, and no picks. But like I said, out of 5 different players, you only got 80 yards total on the ground, and that's not going to get it done, especially when your defense can't stop anybody.
Also, 80 yards on the ground, but then, like you said, you go to the defense. Dante Hightower, I know you injured and everything. You're still trying to work your way back.
Right.
But when you only got 2 tackles throughout the whole game, then you know it's a problem.
Right. 1 sack and 1 tackle for loss in those 2 tackles, so at least he made it worthwhile with what he was doing, right? I mean, I guess, right? And then
he said out of the whole game, that 1 tackle, man, I appreciate that. You're the leader of this D. No, we need more, man. I know you hurt. I don't want to be too hard on you because you one of my favorite inside linebackers in the whole NFL, and I know what you can do, and I know what kind of difference you can make to your team. Man, I hope they didn't rush you back too soon. I don't know. Maybe it's just him getting back into the flow, but something got to be done.
And then Malcolm Butler, 8 tackles, 1 pick. But, I mean, besides him, you didn't really have a whole lot besides Kyle Van Noy. So it's one of those things they desperately are needing some help, on that defensive end. And I don't really know what they're going to have to maybe simplify the playbook.
Right.
And then maybe some of the coverages that they're running, from man-to-man and zone. But, I mean, whatever they've been doing at this point with Matt Patricia, it just is not working.
All right, so there you guys have it. We'll be back at you real soon. Do your boy a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video. And again, we'll be back at you real soon with a new video. I'm Marcus. This is Orion. Only got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us?
Northwest Sports Fanatics.
Help for New England.